So with y'all, man. Y'all hit that like button. Sub up to the channel.
I felt the leading of the mind of God to prepare every one of you guys for tomorrow's global masterclass. Because um, we have our global masterclass every Tuesday and Friday, and so we are live now. Great. God bless all of you guys. And I know a lot of our students are working. It's early. And so I want to address um, the Philadelphia 76ers signing LeBron James. You see, when you are in my position and exposing the hypocrisy, the corruption of one LeBron James, it is my responsibility to expose LeBron for who he is. And the reason why, and I want to make this perfectly clear, and I thank God not only for my staff here in Los Angeles, but also for our small staff back in New York City. And I thank God for my contacts that I have, not just here in Hollywood, but also in the federal government, whose names I would never release because I am not stupid. I'm not going to be 6 feet under, so we have to use wisdom. The president of basketball operations for the Philadelphia 76ers is a very close friend of LeBron James, a man by the name of Mr. Mike Gansey, Gansey. Great friends with LeBron James going back to the high school days when LeBron played at Akron, St. Mary, St. Vincent, and Mike Gansey played for Olmsted Falls High School. and they were in a lot of AAU tournaments. And I want everyone to know the Philadelphia 76ers were forced. Let me say this again. The Philadelphia 76ers were forced to sign LeBron James. LeBron James did not want to go to Philadelphia. He wanted to go back home to Cleveland, where he started with the Cleveland Cavaliers. You see, when people like LeBron sign their soul to the Illuminati, to the global Luciferic septagon, octagon, deep state system, these are the situations where people like LeBron, he has no more control over his life. You see, I find it interesting. A lot of people, especially on Instagram, want to come after me, especially black folk, not all, because they love LeBron James. Let me say this again. Thank you, Pastor L.A. Cheek. It was not LeBron James' decision to go.
My bad, y'all. I had to get my damn charger. Phone finna die later.
Go to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The owner of the 76ers, a man by the name of Josh Harris. Josh Harris is in the Epstein files. Bob Myers, former general manager and the former president of basketball operations for the Golden State Warriors, Bob Myers was pressured by Adam Silver to sign LeBron James because this is scripted, ladies and gentlemen. So the owner of the Philadelphia 76ers, Josh Harris.
Y'all get y'all votes in, man. And sub up to the channel and hit that like button, man. And it's your big boss Squalor Bands back with another one.
Is in the Epstein files. Josh Harris, who owns the 76ers, also owns the Washington Commanders of the NFL, and he also owns the NHL team, the New Jersey Devils. Josh Harris, his name is in the Epstein files. And Josh Harris, along with
Jake, what's the deal? Appreciate you for tapping in, fam.
Tony Ressler, they are co-founders of a private equity group called the Apollo Global Management Group. So let's start at the beginning. LeBron James was exposed last May. If you guys remember, the bishop, and great to see all of you guys, Apostle Jody Burke, great to see you, man of God, Pastor Crystal. This is a very short class here today because I want to prepare you guys. It's been a long time, Pastor Dowsey, since we had a daytime class. So the owner of the Philadelphia 76ers, Josh Harris, is in the Epstein files. LeBron James, his name is in the Epstein files. Then it doesn't mean that they did anything wrong, but Josh Harris, LeBron James, including the late Kobe Bryant, their names is in the Epstein files. Okay? It was not LeBron's decision to go to Philadelphia. So this past May of 2025, if you guys remember, I was on a well-known podcast, and I want to announce that I will be on a major podcast tonight. Okay? So I want to keep that close to the vest because the bishop has a lot of enemies right now because of the LeBron James situation. But I was invited by a major Hollywood A-lister to talk about the conspiracy surrounding one LeBron James. Once the interview is over tonight, and then we will have our staff to disseminate tonight's interview. Josh Harris, the owner of the Philadelphia 76ers, is in the Epstein files. A family member of Josh Harris by marriage, Tony Ressler, he is also in the Epstein files. Both Josh Harris and Tony Ressler, who are co-founders of the Apollo Global Management Equity Firm, who had close ties to Jeffrey Epstein in the Epstein Foundation. Tony Ressler, who owns the Atlanta Hawks in the NBA, is also in the Epstein files. So Josh Harris, Epstein files. Tony Ressler, Epstein files, including the former CEO of the Apollo Global Management Equity Firm, Leon Black, is in the Epstein files. You know, Apostle Jody, I know when I am making these demons mad, it tells me that I hit a nerve. And so for the past week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, we've been exposing the Jeffrey Epstein conspiracy and the Epstein files. So Josh Harris, Mike Gansey, the president of basketball operations for the 76ers, including Bob Myers, who is the president of the Harris Blitzer Sports and Entertainment Group, that's owned by Josh Harris in the Epstein files, that's owned by David Blitzer in the Epstein files. Again, I'm not saying that these men were on Epstein Island, but their names is in the Epstein files. So Josh Harris, Mike Gansey, Bob Myers were pressured by the NBA league office in New York City by one Adam Silver to sign LeBron James. Oh, thank you, Sir Charles. They were pressured. LeBron James did not want to sign with the Philadelphia 76ers. 6.5 years ago, on the 25th of January, 2020, the night before the assassination of Kobe Bean Bryant, LeBron James played against the 76ers when he was formerly of the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Lakers did not want anything to do with LeBron James. Of course, that's another topic for another day. So LeBron James passed Kobe Bryant for third place on the all-time NBA scoring list. On that court, it was formerly called Wells Fargo Center, okay? Now the 76ers changed that name from the Wells Fargo Center to the Xfinity Center. And I'll talk about those two corporations more in detail on tomorrow. So we go from the Wells Fargo Center. Now, the Wells Fargo Banking Corporation is also in the Epstein files. And the Xfinity Mobile Corporation is in the Epstein files. Again, don't give us a strike, YouTube. Don't take us down. I'm not saying that these men, women, entities had anything to do with Epstein Island. LeBron James is a member of the Black Skulls and Bones, the Boule Secret Society. So the Boule Secret Society, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this again. The Boule Secret Society represents the Black equivalent of Yale University Skulls and Bones. So we're going to type this into tomorrow's lecture. And so he's part of the LA, that's right. Now, Mark Walter, to my understanding, is under investigation by the federal government. I don't know why, but I'm going to reveal more of that tomorrow. But the reason why LeBron James is going after Mark Walter, who is the new owner of the Lakers, because Mark Walter did not want LeBron James back. So Clutch Sports, that I call the clown show, Starsky, LeBron, Clutch Sports, Rich Paul, they have been lying to us for the past 45 days, telling the world that they decided to leave the Los Angeles Lakers. That's a lie. The Los Angeles Lakers did not want LeBron James. So LeBron James, Rich Paul were begging NBA teams to sign LeBron. LeBron wanted to go back to Cleveland. But the system, his handlers, said no. 50 Cent is going to expose LeBron James as well. So tomorrow night, the Bishop is going to continue the Epstein series. And I got black folk upset with me, Pastor LeBron. I don't care. Someone has to answer for the death of Kobe Bryant. Do you understand? So when LeBron passed Kobe 6.5 years ago, thank you, Pastor Nice, that ended the reign of Kobe Bryant, and that began the reign of LeBron James. Now LeBron James is going to play a 24th season, signed an $8 million contract. Why are those two numbers so critically important? The number 8, which is a number of a new beginning, even in the Luciferic Illuminati world. The number 24 is also a Luciferic Illuminati number of one completing a full circle of life. LeBron will be sacrificed so that the league may raise Luka Doncic. Let me say this again. Kobe dies, LeBron rises. What happened to Kobe is going to happen to LeBron. I don't want him to die. I don't understand why people think Bishop wants him to die. And it's mostly these Negroes on Instagram. My staff was telling me in a Zoom call meeting earlier today, they were laughing. If LeBron James was anything but black folk, do you understand? But I don't care. I'm not here to appease black people. I'm here to expose the truth. Had LeBron went back to Cleveland, someone in the family would have been sacrificed. Since he's gone to Philly, his life hangs in the balance. Again, I don't want him to die. But when a man like LeBron James makes a deal with Satan, the system has now knocked on LeBron's door and they've come to collect. Remember Michael Jordan, I want to let you guys go. You see, thank you, Pastor Random. Satan's coming. You guys remember, and I want to let you guys go. This movie came out some years ago called Brothers. Mark Wahlberg, love Mark Wahlberg, and Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard said, when someone knocks on your door long enough, you keep knocking on the devil's door, someone's going to answer. LeBron was groomed.
What's up with y'all, man? Hit that like button, sub up to the channel, and get y'all votes in, man. Let me know if y'all think LeBron is afraid to retire. Vertical, you a bitch. Nigga slap the fuck out you, boy. Get out my live.
All of his life. If you go back to the death of Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant was not willing to bend over. Don't give us straight, you two, don't take us down. LeBron James did the opposite. Kobe Bryant was not willing to bend over. Kobe Bryant was not willing to bend over. Kobe Bryant did not want to pimp out his daughters. The morning of Kobe Bryant's death, he went to a Catholic mass. LeBron James 2 days ago went to a Catholic mass. To my understanding, he's never been to a Catholic church in his life. The same system, the way that Kobe went out, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it's ritual. It's a ritualistic design.
Yeah, man. Kobe was 41. Kyle Busch was 41. Kyle Busch had the initials KB. Kobe had the initials KB. And they both sported the number 8. Kyle Busch drove the number 8. Kobe wore the number 8. 41. The same age as LeBron right now. Y'all hit that like button, man. And let me know how old LeBron is down in the chat. Ain't nobody worried about Vertical. That nigga's a bitch. Don't jump in my live no more, Vertical. Slap fire at your puss ass. Y'all sub up to the channel, man. You good? You can give your opinion, but don't come on here talking about y'all weird and all this shit. Niggas gonna piss me the fuck off early.
Ain't no party like a dead party. That's a black cherry. And that's exactly what LeBron said. 2 years ago, LeBron took a leave of absence from the Lakers because of this Diddy mess. Diddy transferred to the FBI thousands of.
Look, LeBron part of the boule, right? You can't get into the boule unless you're a Prince Hall Freemason. I already did the research for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So LeBron, he in a cult. And he didn't want to go to Philly. He wanted to go back to Cleveland. He was forced to go to Philly. Why the fuck would he want to take a 45 minute helicopter from Manhattan to Philly every day, every game? That don't even sound right. He was forced.
Tapes, video and audio tapes of Senator
Vertical, I'm fucking with you, bro. I just got up, bro. I'm an angry bird when I get up, bro. Jake, what's the deal? Vertical, Chef, Watch, Idiot, Roscoe, Mr. Phillips. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man.
congressmen, billionaires, multimillionaires, millionaires, actors, actresses, including one LeBron James. Okay? The 76ers did not want him, but they were forced by Adam Silver and by the league to sign him. LeBron did not want to go to the 76ers, but he was.
You said he planned for $5 million. Is that weird? He said that's beyond weird. Why is weird? Is that low or what? What's up with everybody, man? Y'all hit that like button. Chef, appreciate you for tapping in, man. He said beyond low. Shit, I don't know the numbers like that. Shit. Damn, that's low. That boy say 5 million. Yeah, LeBron seemed like he should be playing for more than that. Since he's such a goat looking ass. Since he's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Don't shoot the messenger though. I'm just here to report y'all. That's it. I'm just reporting what I got on LeBron for y'all, man. Is he in the industry or not? Y'all let me know, man. Is LeBron afraid to retire? I know he part of the boule. I know he was at the Jay-Z thing. What's the thing? The Jay-Z concert. Let me see. What's up with everybody, man? Oh, my bad. Y'all can't hear. He was at the Jay-Z concert, you know what I'm saying? Remember when Beyonce cut Jay-Z in the stadium in front of everybody? Yeah, this him leaving the thing. Look, he's leaving Jay-Z concert. And that right there was a ritual. You know what I'm saying? The cutting is viewed as a highly potent symbolic ritual. You know what I'm saying? You can go look it up yourself. So LeBron, he in the industry, man. You gotta watch out. Sean, he said, dog, who gives a shit? Get your pussy ass on. I'll slap the fuck out you, Sean. Don't jump in my comments acting tough, bro.
Was told to sign with the 76ers. Why? It's all scripted. It began in Philly 6.5 years ago. It's going to end in Philly this coming season. All of the billionaires surrounding the 76ers, they are in the Epstein files. I don't care who gets upset with me. My assignment is to expose the system for what it is. Nasty James. Okay? So Josh Harris, owner of the 76ers, Epstein files. LeBron James is in the Epstein files. The late Kobe Bryant is in the Epstein files. I'm not saying these individuals did anything wrong, but they're in the Epstein files. Josh Harris, Tony Wrestler, owns the Atlanta Hawks in the NBA. Josh Harris and Tony Wrestler are co-founders of the Apollo Global Management equity firm, who was heavily connected to Jeffrey Epstein and to the Epstein Foundation. So we're going to continue the Epstein series on tomorrow. But I'm going to expose LeBron James. You see, he was given a choice. Now people said, stop badgering LeBron. Now they're saying, oh, Bishop is being paid off by the Illuminati. Stop. Okay? I'm paid. Stop. You think I would be breathing and living and breathing if I was in the Illuminati?
My bad, y'all, man. Y'all drop y'all comments in the chat, man. I'm on some bullshit, man, on some Angry Bird shit, man. Y'all drop y'all opinions in the chat. And get y'all votes in too, man. Sean, Mr. Goddamn. Shaft, what's the deal? Vertical. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man.
And exposing what I know, Jay-Z is going down. Beyonce, she's going down. Black Hollywood is going down, ladies and gentlemen.
They're going down,
Every
buddy.
single individual who had anything to do with the deaths of Aaliyah and Left Eye coming up to Kobe Bryant, and especially Kobe Bryant, any entity, any man, woman, corporation, foundation, banking institution, shadow government, anyone.
He said he was making $43 million a year. Dang, he went from 43 million to 4 million. Yeah, something's up, buddy. He had a major pay cut. Drop the three. I mean, drop the four, keep the three. Looking ass. What's up with everybody, man? Y'all hit that sub button. Make sure y'all sub up to the channel, man. And y'all tap in the comments, man. I don't give a fuck what y'all say in the comments, bro. Let me know what y'all think about LeBron. Is he afraid to retire? Let's see. Get Bishop back on there. I like this video because he kept talking about LeBron instead of going off track. He was going off track a little bit, but he kept bringing it back around to LeBron.
One that had anything to do with the assassination of Kobe Bryant. They're going down, ladies and gentlemen.
He said, "Yep." Kate, Elip, what's the deal, man? Jake, we got 104 viewers. Everybody hit that like button, man. Pop out in the chat, man. I don't care what y'all opinion is, man. Let me know what y'all think about LeBron.
President Trump is not playing. Do you understand? If there's any profanity, block them. They're all sellouts, Pastor LeBron. And they want to get upset with me. I don't care what names they call me. I don't care what they say about me. My job, my assignment is to expose it for what it is.
Yeah.
Rich Paul is in trouble, okay? And anyone that is supporting Clutch Sports and anyone supporting LeBron James, you're nothing but fools. Oh, I'm so glad that you brought him up. James Goldstein. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to expose, God willing, on tomorrow, the background of one James Goldstein, who has attended over 5,000 NBA games. Kobe Bryant, when he was alive, did not want anything to do with James Goldsmith or Goldstein. He did not want anything to do with James Goldstein. That's Kobe Bryant. And neither did the Lakers want anything to do with James Goldstein. When I mean the Lakers, the players, because Kobe did not trust James Goldstein. I'm going to expose to you tomorrow how Goldstein got his money.
Let's get up to 200 viewers and everybody smack that like button, man. Sub up to the channel.
And his connection to Jeffrey Epstein. The National Basketball Association is nothing but a plantation. That's all it is.
He said, man, he should have retired 8 years ago. Jake, what's the deal? He said, this a hit. He just trying to live.
With the owners owning the lives, the real estate, and the souls of these black men, white men. The NFL is a plantation. The NBA is a plantation. The National Hockey League is a plantation. Major League Baseball, it's all plantational, multi-millionaire players. James Goldstein is a walking demon. And James Goldstein allowed LeBron James. Let me go slow with this. James Goldstein I'm going to expose him tomorrow. He allowed LeBron James to use his home to film that Hollywood movie that LeBron was in. What was the name of that Hollywood movie that LeBron was in?
Space Jam.
That Michael Jordan was first in. And this is what LeBron does. He copies. He copies off of Michael Jordan. He copied Space Jam. Is it Space Jam? Thank you, Pastor Willa. LeBron James is a fraud. Okay? LeBron James wants to be like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant so bad. So let's make Space Jam. Listen, LeBron James will never be on the level of Michael Jordan, and LeBron James will never be on the level of Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was warned to stay away from LeBron James. Let me say this again.
He said that's what happened when you materialized. Yep. Yeah, man, they can't give up that money on, man. They can't go back to eating beans out the can. These people done sold out looking ass.
Kobe Bryant was warned to stay away from LeBron James because LeBron James is not your friend. LeBron James knew that Kobe was going to die the night before when LeBron was in Philadelphia. Now LeBron must fulfill the script. This is LeBron's last dance. This is LeBron's last decision. His time is up. Come closer. LeBron James, your time is up.
Y'all like my thumbnail? I put LeBron looking at his watch like, hey, man, LeBron know what's going on, man. He know what time it is, man. Y'all hit that sub button and get y'all votes in, man. Let me know if y'all think LeBron is afraid to retire.
The jig is over. The masquerade is coming off.
He said the masquerade.
It is Apostle Rick. This house, it was a house party. Oh, Lord have. I didn't know that, Pastor Bernard. You see, the truth is coming out. And these black folk on Instagram, oh, you never talk about white people. I talk about everyone.
Nah,
can you be a billionaire?
People be saying that on my channel. You only do rappers, you only, man.
Okay, absolutely. But you have to do it God's way. You have to do it the way that Christ ordained. Not by bending over, not by getting on one's knees. Don't give a strike, YouTube. Don't take a step, okay?
Y'all be going off on the pastor, but he really be going hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Not by bending over, not by getting on one's knees. Don't give a strike, YouTube. Don't take a step, okay? He never can. Thank you. LeBron James doesn't care about his family. LeBron James cares about LeBron James.
Nah, for real.
His connection to James Goldstein.
He say he made the biggest pay cut in history. I ain't never heard. I ain't even know he was making $40 million. Now he only making $4 or $5 million. Yeah, something's up with LeBron, buddy.
When LeBron James was in high school, was grooming LeBron James then. What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? It's over for him. I don't care if he plays 10 more years. When he retires, he has to give.
Yep. He said, why leave his son in L.A.? Exactly. Yeah. To live and die in L.A. You know what I'm saying? Left his son to the wolves while he go back to Philly for a huge pay cut.
Sacrifice. And the only one that can get LeBron James out of this mess is Christ himself. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the home of the Boule Secret Society called Sigma Pi Phi. LeBron James is finished. So I want to bring clarification because LeBron James was forced to sign with the Philadelphia 76ers. Because LeBron James really wanted to go back home to.
He said he took the 100 mil from Nike before joining the league. Says some. Yep.
Cleveland, but Adam Silver, Josh Harris, Tony Wrestler said no. Because all of them are blackmailing each other because of this Epstein mess. And LeBron James has that Boule Secret Society logo tattooed on his chest. You are right, Pastor Darius.
Yeah. Boule.
And LeBron James got paid $100 million to have his back blown out by Diddy. Don't give a strike, YouTube. Don't take his down. He's scared to retire. And you know why? Because he knows it's over. Okay?
For real.
And that's a great question, lover. I'm going to put this out tomorrow. Absolutely. Clutch Sports is in contact with Vanessa Blunt, has been for the past 3 years. Up these demons. And Rich Paul has been lying the whole career. You know what, Rich Paul, who went to school with Rich Paul, was selling programs. That's how LeBron James, who knew Rich Paul, but got to know Rich Paul. Rich Paul is at because of LeBron James. Rich Paul used to sell programs at Cleveland Cavalier games.
Yeah.
They said, Flystone, you see, Diddy told everything. That's why Diddy's getting out. Diddy made a deal with President Trump. Diddy's getting out.
And didn't Nike just make that commercial too? He said he took that 100 mil from Nike before joining, right? Didn't make that commercial with him and Cristiano Ronaldo talking about the goats goodbye. Y'all need to go check that commercial out, man. They not playing with LeBron. They ready to get him up out of there. Man, Nike made a commercial. They said the goats goodbye. When they make a commercial telling you it's goodbye, man, they ready to get you up out of there, buddy. Got a whole commercial on this thing. Y'all think I'm lying? Go look it up. Nike Goats Goodbye commercial. Man, they not playing with LeBron. That's it. It's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? When they make a commercial for you, they ready. Look, it say the goats goodbye. He said it on the screen. The goats goodbye, starring LeBron James and Cristiano Ronaldo. Man, this thing is not a joke. This is serious looking ass. He said he took a pay cut and he wants to win his way out. No, he took a huge pay cut and he want to win his way out. All right, cause it's not looking too good, man. Let's see. Or do I think they're gonna Kobe LeBron? All right, first off, they're already trying to put him back in the helicopter like Kobe. That's a check on the checklist. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to send him to where? Kobe's hometown, Philly. That's another check on the checklist. Then how's LeBron? You know what I'm saying? Kobe was 41, Kyle Busch was 41, and LeBron is what? 41. That's another check on the checklist. We got three checks, and I'm just getting started. You know what I'm saying? And he gets his sneaks made in China that looks just like snake skin. He just dropped the new LeBron shoe, and it looked just like that. It looked just like snake skin. And what was Kobe the Mamba? You know what I'm saying? It's not looking too good, buddy. For LeBron, y'all go check that Goats Goodbye commercial out. Let me know what y'all think. And see LeBron in the commercial, look, he looks all depressed. He don't got no contracts. But Cristiano Ronaldo still got some contracts, you know what I'm saying? He good. He got a fist full of contracts. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Kobe did have some cool little shoes. All they shoes really straight. I just never been a big basketball fan like that. Them shoes be hurting your feet more than they just look stylish. They ain't really like, especially Jordans. I be hearing people complaining about how they feet fucking hurt all the time wearing Jordans. But LeBron, yeah, man, it's not looking too good, buddy. When they do this stuff, they, no matter if it's football, soccer, tennis, it don't matter what it is. Like I've been telling y'all. Oh, here it is, right here. See this Madden right here. And took the oath, you know what I'm saying? Soccer, you know what I'm saying? On the whole side visit. So most of them people already took the basketball, the football, soccer. um, So yeah, man, it's not looking too good for LeBron, man. You say Burlington Coat Factory shoes. Nah, for real, you will find some LeBrons up in whatchamacallit, in Ross looking ass. You can follow up in Ross and find some LeBrons. Third pick, what's the deal? Say if Jordan, I like Pippen, that's my goat.
And so, guess who else is getting out?
Crazy Horse, he said the NBA's 40 principal owners have 10B in Chinese corporations, companies, anything to do with China. Yep. That's why they tried to take out Kobe because he was finna start up his own league in China. I never had Jordans, only the Jumpman. Nah, for real. Y'all hit that like button, man. He said Pippen is definitely nice, but he ain't MJ. Mm, I don't really have a lot of. I don't really have like a favorite player, but I do. I did used to like to watch the dunk contest. Miss Amazing, what's the deal? Move, what's the deal? He said he has to play today. Tell him not to. I always liked underground basketball. Like I used to watch and one and all the like people that used to do like tricks and shit, crossing people. You know what I'm saying? In the dunk contest. But like as far as like getting off into every game, like nah, I ain't.
Should not.
He said he has to
All
play.
of this mess.
He said he has to play till they tell him not to. Nah, for real, you gotta play to. Oh yeah, I just seen an old musician dancing on stage the other day. I was like, damn, you need to give it up. You shouldn't even have to perform no more. Tyree, what's the deal? He said, remember the air up there did the 720? Oh yeah, that shit was crazy. I need to go watch that bitch again, man. Tyree, how you remember that 720 dunk looking at it? That shit, I remember that shit, boy. That was crazy. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Yeah, that 720 dunk was. I had to. I was watching that shit over and over again. I couldn't believe this shit. And that's before AI and all that shit. That's how you knew it was real. Like you said, they had to do their part when they sold out. They had to do what they're told. Nah, for real. You know they gotta tell. You know they gotta go tell that, man. Gotta go tell the industry what you know. Looking at. I just told y'all. All these people done sold out. Look, there go Madden 27. He doing the sign of Osiris. He got his nails painted. Here go another ton of celebrities doing the sign of Osiris is risen. And here goes some soccer players doing it. And here goes some more celebrities doing it. See it? The sign of Osiris risen. And that ain't the old Egyptian knowledge. You know what I'm saying? See Osiris right there. See how he got his hands? That's Osiris. That's what they mimicking when they do that. They using energy for the industry. You know what I'm saying? So dope looking at. So I be telling y'all, man, if I even get on here, I already know who took the oath and who sold out for that bag. Niggas be coming on here yelling at me. Man, I already know who took the oath. TMB, what's the deal? James, what's the deal? Move. He said you have to get off your knees. Nah, you get off your knees, sucker. Tell your mama to get off her knees and get some fucking new knee pads looking ass. He said Dean and AB took the oath. Yup. Shit, about to get that bag now, for real. Gotta get your money, man. Moo, you really a custer. Tell your mama to get some new knee pads. Yeah, see, you knew they took the oath when they started doing the blonde thing with their hair. And see, they done took the oath too, so they gonna have to sign their contract if they ain't already signed it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a dead giveaway when they do the blonde deal. Yeah, as soon as he ain't out there, they took the oath, sure, for sure. What's his name? Sinat. He took the oath too. You know what I'm saying? And guess who cut his hair off? LeBron. Like I told y'all, because the cutting is a highly potent symbolic ritual. Like I told y'all, goof ass the first time. Jay-Z got his hair cut in the stadium in Friday because it's a high potent symbolic ritual. LeBron cut Kai Cenat off in front of everybody because it's a highly potent symbolic ritual. You know what I'm saying? The cutting of the hair, the blonde hair magic. All of it. We'll go on this break down. Let me get this. I got so many oats that I done broke down, man. I can't even. What's up, everybody up, man? I didn't close. That shit disappeared. He said, let him cook. He said, this guy actually making people aware the industry is evil. What the fuck is all this, man? Go to sleep. My bad, man. I done got way off. I was talking about LeBron. LeBron, he's linked to the industry, bro. He's linked to Jay-Z. He's linked to Kobe. And he's just linked to the industry, bro. He's tied in. He's part of the boule. And you can't be a brulee and be a Prince Hall Freemason first. And I already did my research on them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's just not looking good. And as hold on, let me get this. I wanted to show y'all about this the blonde hair crash out magic. Yeah. Sorry, y'all, it's blew up, but you get the idea. That's what Dean and them going through. Dean and AB, and they gonna have to sign that contract. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to sign that contract, and they're gonna have to promote what the industry want them to promote. Tell me I'm lying. I'll wait. Looking ass. Yeah, man. We don't give LeBron no slack because he knew what was going on with Kobe, man. And if you a Kobe fan, how you gonna how you gonna fuck with LeBron? Because he knew what was gonna happen to Kobe. You know what I'm saying? So you really a fake Kobe fan if you say you fuck with LeBron.
Pac, Biggie, Left Eye, Kobe, Whitney, clock mess. Oh, with President Trump. Diddy's getting out. And so, guess who else is getting out? Suge Knight. All of this mess. Pac, Biggie, Left Eye, Kobe, Whitney.
We got 50 votes and 50 viewers, man. Y'all hit that like button and sub up to the channel, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in.
Clyde Davis. All of that is coming out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to expose the entire system tomorrow. Listen, I am a healthy man. I'm not going to commit suicide. Let me let you know this now. God is my protector. I'm going to bring the entire global sports and entertainment tower down. And it's going to be prolific. Thank you guys for including Drake too. All of this stuff is coming out. Ladies and this is the beginning of the end for the Luciferic system. The Tower of Babel is coming down again. The pedophile will be exposed tomorrow night. Every raper will be exposed tomorrow night. Every groomer will be exposed tomorrow night. And who was behind the assassination of Kobe Bean Bryant? Kobe Bryant's father was liquidated as well. I'll share that with you tomorrow. Now, I find it interesting. People want to come after me on TikTok or Instagram. Oh, Bishop is a conspiracy theorist. And they're saying the same thing. But they want to call me, you know why? It's jealousy. It's envy. Did you see that, niece? Niece, you are 100% right, but we can't cuss here in the chat room. But you're right, niece. 1,000% right. Holding hands with a Kabbalist. Oh, look, I'm glad that you brought him out. I'm going to expose that as well. A Kabbalist. Nolan Wells. I'm going to bring that out tomorrow. Did you see Benjamin Crump is a boule? These are his pimps. So you got Benjamin Crump, Reverend Al Vitamin B Deficient Sharpton, the late Jesse Jackson. They're all pimps. Even Farrakhan. Did you know Louis Farrakhan is a member of the Boule Secret Society? Louis Farrakhan.
Okay, man. P. Diddy getting out. What's the deal, man? Yeah, man. LeBron's part of the Boule, man. Y'all see my thumbnail. I got him looking at his watch. You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is, bro. You know what time it is. Y'all hit that like button, man. Sub up to the channel. And look at LeBron looking ass. Throwing up the pyramid. Yeah, you can't be a brulee unless you a Prince Hall Freemason first. You know what I'm saying? Which is a predominantly African American fraternity. So that means it's predominantly black, but it got some white and other colors too in they fraternity. So it's just predominantly black. So yeah, man. I already did my research on that too. Shaq, he a Freemason. Let me see. What's up with everybody, man? Y'all tap in. Y'all pop out in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about LeBron. Get this video back on. Y'all getting y'all votes in, man. Let's get up to 100 votes. Let's get up to 100 votes and 100 viewers. And everybody sub up to that channel.
Michael Eric Dyson, they're all Boule. Bishop, how was Farrakhan a member of the Boule Secret Society? Because Farrakhan, back in February of 2019, became an honorary member of Omega Psi Phi. Look it up.
Who getting out tomorrow? Y'all hit that like button. Oh, P. Diddy getting out tomorrow.
The brothers from Omega Psi Phi came to his home in Chicago and draped him in a purple robe. So Farrakhan is a 33rd degree Prince Hall Mason. Farrakhan is Omega Psi Phi, which is under the umbrella of the Boule Secret Society.
Oh, that's what the purple robe means. I seen whatchamacallit come out in a purple robe too during his performance. I've been breaking him down too. Busta Rhymes, you know what I'm saying? Look how he's son Diddy. That's what I've been breaking down Busta Rhymes. Cause I seen a video where he was wearing the purple robe. He came out on stage and two girls was with him, and then they took a purple robe off of him. I'm gonna find that video, man. Look how he's son Diddy though. That's how you know he gotta be deep in the industry. Busta Rhymes. Yeah. And he was the first one to wear dress. You know what I'm saying? Back in 1997 at the 1997 MTV Awards. This ain't even a new millennium yet. You already rocking the dress. I got an episode coming up on that too. The industry and the dress. 1997. So most of you people wasn't even born yet. You was already rocking the dress, brother. Look, 1997 I seen that and I was like, this man was rocking a dress in 1996. So yeah, man, I've been breaking down Busta Rhymes the past. We know who took the oath, man. The industry. Uh, See, when they do this with their hat or their glasses and they act like they doing but they really throwing up the OK sign. See, when they do that, you know what's going on, man. They just showing you some of the symbolism and showing you that they part of the occult, the hidden. You know what I'm saying? The hidden occult. We got some good episodes coming up, man. My bad, y'all. I got off track, but y'all get the point, man. LeBron took the oath, and he really didn't want to go back to Philly, but you got to do what you got to do, man. Either he went to, either he would have went to the Cavs, and he would have had to sacrifice something else, or go to Philly, and now he's got his butt on the line. You know what I'm saying? Petey say, how did he get out to my man? I don't know about all that. We're gonna have to verify that. You know, times is crazy though. Shit. Every time you turn around, they do something to try to make the black community happy. That's what I feel like. They try to release a rapper or try to release a celebrity, a black celebrity to make the black community get excited. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care about that shit. He say Busta Rhymes was wearing a formal Chinese unisex outfit that even men wear during the Ying Jun dynasty. Yeah, that's probably a Google and that's probably got to be an AI chat answer right there. White hair and buns. And why was he doing the back sister act pose with the lady in the photo? I ain't saying it wasn't a formal dress, but still some a unisex. Like, come on, bro, that shit looks sassy. Then right here he had the long puffy sleeves with the see-through shirt with the donut in his hair, snapping his fingers. You know what I'm saying? He had the he had the two buns in his shit, snapping his fingers. Like, come on, bro. On top of him, Son Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Look how he got his hand on top of Diddy's head. Yeah, he a red dragon. All right, look at that. Petey, what's the deal, man? The akimbo body grip is a the akimbo body grip. Then on this video, he was grabbing his head again. I was like, he tweaking. Yeah, man. The akimbo body grip is demonic. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all hit that like button though, man. He had the video with the checkerboard too. Y'all know about the checkerboard. He said stick to LeBron James and his ain't no party like a Diddy party. Yeah. Nah, all these people took those. Shit. Buster too. He ain't getting out clean. Buster Rhymes took those. Look, there you go right there. He wore the dress, even though it was unisex, and he put the donuts in his hair. Everybody like that. Look, there go Diddy right there. Look, and look who grabbing Diddy head. Pause. Looking ass. Busta Rhymes. Palm this shit. The Kimbo Baldy grip. But then what? LeBron said what? Ain't no party like a Diddy party. You know what I'm saying? Telling y'all, man, I be breaking this stuff down. Everything leads back to Diddy. Look at this. We got 70% saying LeBron is afraid to retire. Let me get mine back up there. My bad, y'all.
But I don't care. It's on. Ladies and gentlemen, they're not hiding this anymore. Bishop has been saying these things for a long time. Thank you, Pastor Organized Chaos. For a long time. And people, the same people who are after me are the same people who have been plagiarizing my work, beginning with Kobe Bryant's assassination.
He said he got the Kobe special waiting on him. They low key want his son, like how Jordan had to retire about his pops. Yup. They trying to do the same thing, probably.
In the bully secret society, but people see through it. Sharpton has been lying all of his life. Remember the Tawana Brawley case? A mess. Lying. Benjamin Crump doesn't care about the family of Brother Nolan Wells. He doesn't, it's all about money. The other day, bless his heart, Benjamin Crump was reading the medical report of the young man's autopsy. Benjamin Crump should have gotten a doctor to, with the knowledge of, surgery and autopsy reports, and someone from the bought and paid for. So, tomorrow. Now, should I start this early tomorrow? Or should I just start 8 o'clock East Coast time, 5 o'clock my time? This is early for a lot. I think I'll start at 5 because a lot of our moderators are at work and, 8 o'clock. Thank you, church. I'm definitely going to do that. So there may be some classes that we may start early like this. And I think what we're going to do, Pastor Rita, we're going to be starting teachings on our website. And I can say things on our website that I can't say here. Okay? Oh, Pastor Rock, God is good all the time, but capitalize God. Capital G, capital O, capital D. Because when you type God in small letters, you're not talking about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You're talking about a demon. So, but God knows your heart, but yet correct that. Capital G, capital, there you go, Pastor Rock. Capital G, O, D. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, who was behind the deaths of not just Kobe Bryant and Left Eye and every rapper, but Whitney Houston, Sam Cooke, the same system who took out black artists and rappers, including Nipsey Hussle, Chadwick Boseman, and Kobe Bryant, are the same ones who are waiting for LeBron James to retire. I'm going to let you guys go, ladies and gentlemen. I will be in a major podcast tonight. But tomorrow night, I'll see you guys. Thank you, Apostle Lane. Great to see you. Dr. C. Oh, yes. Let me write that down. Thank you. They took out Dr. Sibby as well. And I think his family took over his business and they made a mess out of it. They took out Dr. Sibby. They took him out. Same people. When is the sister's name, the R&B singer?
Same people. Dr. Sebi was telling you to get that sea mouse. What they did, took him out.
They said she had committed suicide back in the 90s or the early 2000s. She was a soulful ballad singer. What's her name? Phyllis Hyman. Thank you, Pastor Wayne. Clyde Davis snuffed her out. Clyde Davis, who's burning in hell. Don't give us straight, YouTube. Don't take us down. Okay? People are begging me to go back home with 10 for a hat. Hey, all he has to do is reach out. You know what? And let me confess something. Dr. Khalid too. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yes. I'm technically booked 2 years in advance, ladies and gentlemen, until September 15th, 2028. I get my staff here, our small ministry here, we get calls and mostly emails from people from the radio industry, podcasters all over the world. Okay? Eminem is not real. He's a clone. Okay? Angie Stone, because Angie Stone wanted the masters to her music. And yes, Kobe Bryant, 81 points, and 660. Always. Dr. Khalid Muhammad, I were exposed to took it as well. Now, somebody said, what does this have to do with LeBron? Because it's through the Boule Seeker Society. And let me tell you about these Negroes, the Boule Society. They are worse than any Klansman. They are worse than the KKK, and they are worse than any white skinhead because we know better. Philip Anthony Mitchell pierced earrings, okay? He's in the system too. I'm going to expose him tomorrow. See, I have the testicular fortitude, the size of 50 Mount Rushmore, to say what needs to be said and done. Dr. Sitter was locked up for 2 months before he died. And you know what, Pastor Bernard, you are brilliant right, sir. They wanted to poison Dr. Sebe. He said, I would rather starve myself to death, okay? Dr. Ava Muhammad, I will reveal who took her out too. Bill Cosby is next because he's talking, okay? That's it. Love Professor Griff. So, Mount Rushmore ain't got nothing on you. Woo! Come on, woman of God. Oh, come on, Pastor Whitney. Mount Rushmore ain't got nothing on you, okay? a former Muslim who turned down President Trump because Trump asked him just to come to D.C., to give a prayer over the nation during the 4th of July weekend. But he said no. I'm to expose him tomorrow because he's a part of the Boule Seeker Society. He will deny it.
Nah, for real.
This picture from Atlanta, he's a Bouleist. They all on the take. They are a part of the Boule Seeker Society, including Umar Johnson. I don't hate Dr. Umar Johnson. Where's the school, Umar? Where's the school? Okay? Like, you see, this is what really brings that righteous.
He say, yeah. He say, look at the actress that mysteriously died yesterday. Yeah. You know it's suspicious. Come on, man. Y'all know it's the industry. Y'all know my channel. We already be knowing this stuff. We already know who took the oath. And yeah, man, when you hang around them folks, shit, what you expect? You don't want to do none of the work. What you think they gonna do? It's just like the mafia. You don't want to put in no work. Guess what? You gonna be the work looking at, or you gonna get work. You gonna get this work looking at. Y'all sub up to the channel, man. That's what it sound like a case of to me. It sound like a case of you didn't put in no work. I'm out here in Texas, PD. What's up with everybody, man? Let me know where y'all watching from, man. We out here in the South. We out here in Texas, man. Chill, man. It's not looking too good for any of these celebrities, especially LeBron. Finna jump on that helicopter again. Being forced. That's why I did the thumbnail I did. See how he looking at his watch? LeBron know what time it is, bro. He's not an idiot. You know what time it is. It's time to pay up, man. When you make a deal, you either gonna pay on the front end or you gonna pay on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sub up to the channel, man.
Indignation. No weapon formed against this ministry shall prosper. Thank you, Pastor JC. No weapon. Thank you, Pastor Willa. So get ready. Get your popcorn. Get your bottled water.
Nah,
okay?
for real.
And get ready. If you thought the Kobe Bryant series was mind-blowing, if you thought the Epstein series, which we will continue tomorrow night, was mind-blowing, and if you thought the Antarctica series, The Cell of the Fallen Angels, was mind-blowing, I'm going to reveal names, dates, links, times, institutions. No mediums or psychics. Thank you, Pastor Yah, because those individuals are nothing but witches and warlocks. Disney, and Disney that owns ESPN, they're in bed with LeBron, and LeBron is in bed with them. You notice they don't like Kobe Bryant, ESPN, because Kobe Bryant would not kiss their behind. Tomorrow night, it's 8 o'clock East Coast. Is that too late, Pastor Rock? Or is that fine? They're all Frankus, Pastor Willer. They're all Frankus.
Only way he's too deep in the industry. I don't think he's gonna be able to make it right. Only thing he can do is not give up anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Or he's gonna have to tuck and roll or something.
It would be 5 o'clock West Coast time. Pastor Denise, 5 o'clock West Coast time, 8 o'clock East Coast time. Now, I love this. I mean, there might be some, we're thinking about adding a third teaching class. Would you guys love that? My staff wants me to establish a third Global Master class, a day class. Oh, thank you, Apostle Lane. Thank you, Pastor DJ. 8 o'clock is fine. Thank you, Pastor Rita. So it's going to be 8 o'clock East Coast tomorrow night, 5 o'clock here on the West Coast. Great to see you. So pretty. God bless you, beautiful woman of God. Yes, don't let them know. That's it. My staff is Michael Jordan, Jackie Robinson have a lot of similarities. Michael Jordan, his father. Listen, I keep telling folks, it was not some two teenage boys that took out Michael Jordan's father. That was the Chicago outfit, because Michael Jordan owned the outfit, millions of dollars.
What's up with y'all, man? Y'all hit that like button, man. Sub up to the channel. Make sure we get 50 subs today. We on our way to 1K. We only need 50 more subs, y'all. Y'all sub up to the channel, man. We right there. We right there at 1K. You know what I'm saying? We standing on the business. He said it was the Russian mob that killed Jordan's father. Yep. You know they came through there, man. You seen Training Day? You seen Training Day? How they got him at the end? That's how they pull up. So you got to come harder than that when you dealing with them, because they going to come at least like that. You know what I'm saying? How they pull up, that's how you got to come. But you got to come harder. They pull up 3 cars, you got to pull up 4 cars. You know what I'm saying? With no cars looking at us. This against the nuclear.
My assignment today is to connect the dots. And so, to understand what happened to Charlie Kirk, I believe he would have been president. I do too.
Tiffany, what's the deal?
That Tyler Robinson, some snot-nosed 22-year-old trained 2 countries, which be not as though they were. So this was a military operation. This is 126 and 127. That's the second Adam man. And then Genesis to catch their killer. Even though the BBC out of London had his picture 29 hours before. That's been given to man, okay? I'm going to be in the deep state calls it a penis or pinus, which means autopsy of flesh, necromancy. The building which Noble Drew Ali was renting belonged to Julius Rose. Bags. All you need is a compass and a suitcase. That's why they invaded Poland on September 1st. The State Department, the deal, the secular, these devils at the top. So wait a minute now. So Charlie told Bill deserve it, you see. And so Kobe Bryant in January 2026. And the next day when he died, it was, see, he knew it was going to happen. It on me, that's part of it. But snake there, a snake. That's why LeBron. I can't remember what part of LA, but they arrested him for 4 or 5. Have you killed? And that's how, what we call the immaculate deception of history. Mathematician. But see, this is what happens. So now the Boulets are more dangerous. You know it. And didn't even know it. They work for the Central Intelligence Agency. Different places, and all they had was blue and red rags. Davis. And they were telling these rappers, they were invited to the home. And that's why I said, Diddy, he'll never get out. And there were people from the ones who own these prisons, especially the private prisons. Matter of fact, season 6 of Scandal, Kerry Washington, season 6. Look up a woman by the name of Luna Vargas, who had her husband killed when he became president. I'm not saying Erica, I'm just saying everything is not what it seems. We're being lied to. The immaculate deception of history. The ones who own these prisons, especially the private prisons. Matter of fact, we go back to 1995. There was a secret meeting in Beverly Hills at the home of Clyde Davis, of these big-time music executives, of Warner Music, Sony Music, okay, Paramount Music. All of these music executives had invited rappers, and there were people from the CIA there. That at the time, a lot of these rappers didn't know that these people were from the CIA. And Suge Knight is getting out of prison. Made a deal with President Trump. Okay? And that's why I said Diddy, he'll never get out. But in the body bag, that's another topic for another day. But in that 1995 meeting in Beverly Hills, in the home of Clyde Davis, who was responsible for the murder of Whitney Houston, I said it. His days are numbered. And there were rappers there from all over the country. They were invited to the home of Clyde Davis, along with members of the CIA, FBI, which they didn't understand why the government was there, including many directors and CEOs of the private prisons throughout the United States was at that meeting in the mansion of Clyde Davis. And they were telling these rappers, you need to create songs talking about killing police, calling black women bees and hoes. You need to get more nasty so we can fill our prisons that we're building. Okay.
You know what's crazy during that time? I can recall when that gangster music came into play.
That's it.
And how they, you know, I don't know if the guys rapping it really knew, but they created the atmosphere.
Yes.
But it went from, I remember guys wanting to wear like the African chains around their neck
Yes.
and dancing and the haircuts, flat tops, Kid and Play,
Flat top, yeah.
Kwame, to the really thugged out and
Yes.
just the gang stuff. And I can recall going into like liquor stores or different places and all they had was blue and red rags.
Right.
It was just like that stuff was all programmed.
Same thing. And they want these rappers, and you know, that was the time too, at the height of the crack cocaine epidemic.
Yes. Yeah.
Which goes back to the 80s. The crack cocaine epidemic, you know, funded by the CIA. The CIA needed to fund the war in Central America, okay? The Iran-Contra affair that Ronald Reagan was heavily involved in. So we need to fund the war against the Sandinistas in Central America, the communists. So we need to send cocaine to South Central, Chicago, East St. Louis, New York, Miami. But we need to target black gangs. So we want these people to kill each other. We don't care if they kill each other, as long as they don't come to Beverly Hills and the Upper East Side of Manhattan, okay? No, you can kill each other. So the Bloods and the Crips, Highway Ricky Ross, they work for the CIA.
Didn't even know it.
And didn't even know it. They work for the Central Intelligence Agency. The movie The Messenger, okay? I think it was a Fox TV series. It was called Snowfall.
Yep, Snowfall.
All CIA stuff.
Yeah.
And you remember near the end of the series, the Kazarian, the handler for the brother, he says all the money you had wasn't yours to begin with.
That's right.
You know how deep that is? It wasn't even yours. You see? And that young black brother, that brother was brilliant, a brilliant mathematician. You see, this is what happened. So now the boulets are more dangerous than the government themselves, because they'll have you and I killed for a bucket of chicken and 2 butter biscuits. They will have you killed. And that's how, what we call the immaculate deception of history. Malcolm is crying from the grave. Okay.
What's the solution? How do the brothers, like, how do we create that? Because, you know, it's like you're challenging a narrative that's glorified, that's being funded, you get the bag. It's like you said, you know, Glorilla, you got Sexy Red talk about, you know, she's selling lip gloss named after STDs. And this is young women are getting programmed with this stuff. I mean, how do you, I mean.
And the rapper, what's his name? Not Nas, but the rapper who calls himself Lucifer, but the rapper.
Oh, you talk about Little Nas.
Little Nas.
And he was just got arrested walking down the street. He lost his mind walking in his underwear. You seen that on the news recently?
No.
He got arrested. He was walking down the street. He had lost his mind, kind of like Martin Lawrence. He was in his underwear, and he was, I can't remember what part of L.A., but they arrested him for indecent exposure and something else. Yeah, just he's no longer relevant. They've used him for what they want.
This is what they do. Okay? That's why I said, and I'll say this again, LeBron James' days are numbered. I don't want him to die. You got people, the bishop wants him. I don't want him to die. But when you make a deal with the devil, when you make a deal. Now, with Bronny having his heart situation, that was a warning shot over the bow. That was a warning. We could have killed him. That's why LeBron, I'm going to say it to him again, LeBron, your days are numbered. You need Christ.
Said who was all at the meeting? Denver, what's the deal? Everybody getting their votes in, man, hitting that like button, subbing up to that channel. You know what I'm saying? Is LeBron afraid to retire? Yes.
Because Christ is the only person that can get you out of this mess, okay? The day before the assassination of Kobe Bryant, LeBron passed Kobe Bryant.
I remember that.
For, I believe, third place on the all-time, third or fourth place, the third place on the all-time scoring list, okay?
In Philadelphia.
In Philadelphia. Home of the Boule Secret Society, home of the Prince Masonic Order, and home of the AME Church. Listen, Jamal Brand. But the AME Church, we were told, was created by black folk. No, it was started with Rothschild money out of England. Whoever has the money, they're the creators. So on that, against the 76ers, the night before Kobe's assassination, LeBron knew what was going to happen. Okay? On the court, if you go on YouTube and look up the Lakers game the night before Kobe's assassination in Philadelphia, there is a snake there, a snake logo on the court of a chopped up snake. Okay, that is a Boule. That's also not just a Boule Secret Society logo of an impending death, but it's an Illuminati sign. Remember, don't tread on me. That's part of it. But a serpent on the court. Everything's. See, symbols would be their downfall.
That's right.
And so, the following day, they're back in L.A. and the press with the camera shows LeBron wiping his tears. He knew it was going to happen. Okay. His days are numbered. Your son was just a warning. We gave you what you wanted. You wanted to be the all-time scoring leader. We gave you that. We gave you millions. Now you're a multi-billionaire. We gave you everything. And now it's time to pay the piper.
So while everybody's looking at the material, they don't know this is a spiritual game.
You see, they don't know. Oh my God. You see, you either pay on the front end or the back end.
And you know, too, the night before he died, my wife and I went down to Paradise Cove to
Yes.
the restaurant there on PCH. I can't remember right now, but I've been there multiple times, and I felt the vibe in the air. And the next day when he died, it was almost like Superman had died. You know, the
Yes.
vibe across the world, because people were, and then right after that came COVID.
You notice that I'm glad you brought that. Ever since Kobe's death, there's been a cascade on a global scale of events. COVID, lockdowns, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, cities burning. The world has never been the same since the death of Kobe Bryant. I want to share this with your listeners. I have a book coming out in January of 2026 called Kobe Bryant, A Luciferian Project Completed. On the 26th of January, 2026 would be, I believe, the 6th to 7 year anniversary of Kobe's death. Kobe Bryant never was a part of the Boule Secret Society until he came back from that mess in Colorado. They couldn't control it. See, they can't control you. They will set you up to be blackmailed. So Dr. Jerry Bus got rich. So send Kobe to Eagle, Colorado to get his knee worked on as if there's no knee doctors here in Los Angeles County.
Now, from what I heard, Kobe, after they traded Shaq, traded Nick, got rid of everybody, he wanted to leave.
Yes.
And so when he said,
No.
you, after I did all this,
All
you
this
want to
for you?
leave?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, well, go get your knee fixed first. So that was a cold move right there. I heard about that gangster
See?
move. Yeah.
Oh, you see, and people like Kobe did not have the Holy Spirit. Thereby, they did not have discernment. You see? And so Kobe Bryant sent to Eagle, Colorado. Okay, Dr. Richard Stedman was Kobe's knee doctor. Dr. Richard Stedman was a member of Phi Beta Kappa, which is the educational and the legal arm of the deep state. Well, Kappa Beta Phi is the Wall Street faction. So Dr. Richard Stedman was Phi Beta Kappa. Told Kobe, listen, you don't need to stay near my office. You can go to Edwards, Colorado. That makes no sense. That's miles away. Setting him up to stay at the Cordelia Hotel that at the time was owned by the Prisker family out of Chicago. The Prisker family out of Chicago, where J. Prisker is the governor of Illinois. I'm not blaming him. J. Prisker was the former CEO of the Mormon Group, which owned the Sikorsky 76B helicopter that Kobe Bryant died on. I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying, a year before Kobe's death, the Mormon Group sold it to the Island Holdings Group here in California, in the Los Angeles area, okay, in Van Nuys, California, which had gone bankrupt, okay, for $515,000. They sold it, the Mormon Group, Jay Prisker, who was the CEO, he's now the governor of Illinois, sold it to the executive board of the Island Holdings Group out here in Los Angeles County. Why would the Island Holdings Group send their entire executive board to Chicago just to buy a plane? Kobe was already dead. So, okay. So, the Sikorsky 76B helicopter was not the helicopter that Kobe Bryant was supposed to fly in. His own helicopter, gifted to him by Nike, had technical difficulties, okay, with the engine. He was supposed to fly out of the John Wayne Airport. The same airport, if you remember a couple of months before, the executive board members, okay, of the W Hotel, not just out here in Los Angeles, who perished in a helicopter crash. Okay?
He said Lil Diddy in Philly about to do some real bunny hopping.
With the W Hotel having anything to do with Kobe Bryant, the W Hotel, okay? Because the executive members of the W Hotel, the same hotel, where Adam Schiff, who's a senator now, and his friend Ed Buck, who's serving a 30-year prison sentence, used to frequent men.
Y'all hit that like button, man. Sub up to that channel and get y'all votes in, man. I'm finna close the polls down. Anybody got any last minute votes for LeBron? You think he afraid to retire or what, man? Get y'all votes in. And it's not looking too good, buddy. Appreciate everybody that tapped in. Who we got? Y'all pop out in the comments, man. We at what, almost 2 hours? I think I'm gonna end it at 2 hours. That's a good little live, you know what I'm saying? Good little quick little live, you feel me? And make sure y'all sub up to that channel, man. We only need 50 more subs. Y'all gonna be a part of the first 1K, my first 1K crew, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all sub up. No buster shit, man. Nah, for real. And we got some good lives coming up, some good episodes coming up on the channel, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in and go follow me on TikTok too. Go follow my TikTok page, Guala Bands TV, man. We had about 70% said LeBron is afraid to retire. 80 votes. Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. I'm gonna end it right at 2 hours. Y'all go check out some of my other videos too, man. We got some other good lives on here too. We got a live where I did what, 40 some thousand. Go check out that live. The other LeBron live. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. It's green. It's good. Appreciate y'all, man. Who we got the top fans? Damn. Ant, Lionel, Chico, Herb, Godlike, fourth quarter, Marlo, Week, Watch, Idiot, third pick, Elip, Roscoe, Dude, Where's My Curve, Denver, Miss Amazing, Sean, TMB, Mr. Phillips, James Moore, Mr. God, Rapper Stone, Tiffany, Derek, Zach, Moo, Petey, OK Main, Shaft, Tyree, Jake, Season, Killer, Red Hood, Crazy, Vertical, and Cake, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Peace.